Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to create this makeup look right here using MAC Cosmetics. So if you guys want to know how to get it, just keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, please make sure to click the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload and you don't miss out. Now let's get started with the tutorial. Going to create a one brand makeup tutorial using MAC Cosmetics. This is my most viewed video on my channel, so I wanted to recreate another look. I will link it up here if you haven't watched. So first we're gonna start off with the brows. The brows are looking rough, so I'm just gonna use this Fluidline brow gel cream in deep dark brunette. So this is what it looks like. It looks just like the paint pots. I'm just going to start by applying it with my Anastasia 7B brush. Ooh, that's a great color. I like for colors to look more on the brown side, just more warm tone. I know some people don't like that color. They like more cool tone, but I like the warm tone colors. The formula is pretty good too. It's really lightweight. I'm just gonna prime my eyelids now. I'm gonna use my Painterly paint pot. If you guys are OG subscribers and you've watched my videos, you guys know I used to love this. So I'm gonna go back to it. This is more on the pinky side, whereas soft ochre is more yellow, but I don't like using that one. That one's more on the dry side. This is a little bit more hydrating than soft ochre. So it's all about Painterly paint pot, girls. And I'm just gonna go in with my finger because I can now. I took off my acrylics. They were going through it, so now I'm just gonna start getting gel. Now I'm just gonna start with the eyeshadow. This is the Burgundy x9 eyeshadow palette. Let me show you guys. This is what it looks like. It's so pretty. I love this shimmer one here. But first, I'm just going to use a single eyeshadow. I'm going to use blank type, and I have it here, to set the whole eye. And I'm just using this Real Techniques eyeshadow brush. Set the whole eyelid. This is going to be my brow bone color up here by the eyebrow. The next shade that I'm going to apply is this Uninterrupted eyeshadow. I know this is discontinued, the big version, but they do have it in a smaller version now, so make sure you pick it up. This is a must-have in your collection. And I'm just going to start applying it to the crease. Now I'm going to jump into the palette. Let's take this shade down here. I'm going to take that with my MAC 224 brush. We're going to take that a little bit under, just so the look can be more cool tone. The next shade that I'm going to take is the middle one, which is right here. I think this is the darkest shade along with this one here, but this one has a little bit of shimmer. So I'm just going to take this middle one here with my Morphe M506 brush. Ooh, that is such a pretty color. I am obsessed with this color. Take that about halfway, so about this side right here. Not all the way to the inner corner, since I am going to create a half cut crease this time. I'm just going to take my MAC 224 again and blend it out. These colors are blending together so well. I am obsessed. I do want to try that darker color that has a little bit of shimmer. Let's see how it looks. I don't want to mess it up. I'm going to apply it mostly to the lash line, like on the bottom part. So pretty. I'm going to take my concealer from MAC. This is the MAC Studio Fix 24 Hour Smooth Wear Concealer in NC15. And I'm going to use that to carve my eyelid. And that looks good. Yes. So now we're just gonna set that. And I'm gonna use a shimmer shade, which is the one here. Ooh, that is pigmented. I don't even have to spray Fix Plus. This is amazing. Next, I'm just gonna apply some shimmer. This is the MAC Dazzle Shadow Liquid. This is what it looks like. Isn't that amazing? I will link everything down below. Make sure you check out my description box. And I'm just gonna apply this glitter from the applicator. So we're just gonna tap it all over. That adds a little bit of a pop to my lid. I'm just gonna clean up the edge for you guys so you guys can see what it looks like when it's clean before I apply my foundation and all that. So this is what the eyeshadow look is looking like, and I'm just gonna do the other side off camera and I'll be right back. I finished the other eye off camera. I applied some mascara. Now I'm just gonna move on to the face. I'm gonna use the MAC Strobe Cream. I have this sample size here. Well, this is a travel size because I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not. So far, the many times that I've used it, I like it. It's just more on the hydrating side, so you better watch out for the T-zone. It's gonna be a little bit oily. So I'm just gonna apply on my cheek area. Not as much on the nose. It isn't really a primer, but a lot of people use it as a primer. It just gives you that glowy effect. Can you guys see the glow? For the foundation, I'm gonna use the MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15 foundation in the shade NC25. I actually had to buy this separate. It's about $10 for the pump. And you have to move it to the side so it can open up. I'm just gonna use my damp beauty blender. This is more on the full coverage side, so that's why I'm using a beauty blender. This is the shade again, NC25. It is a little bit darker than my skin, but I enjoy darker foundations now. I need to start self-tanning my body so it can match. Hopefully soon. I'm still afraid. This foundation used to break me out, so I don't know now. So let's see how it wears throughout the day. And I'm just gonna use the same concealer that I used to carve my eyeshadow, which was the Studio Fix concealer in NC15, the new one that just came out. So about right here. And I haven't been using it on my forehead and all that, just because it's a little too much for me. And start blending. And then on this side, I always like to drag it and then down. For powder, I'm going to use the PatrickStarrr powder. I just picked it up this time, and if I love it, I'll get another one before it runs out. But this is what the powder looks like. I don't like the packaging. It's a little bit messy. It's too much. I wish it was like the normal one that he had before, but I feel like this has more packaging than the actual product. I'm just gonna take my Makeup Shack T30 brush to set everything. Especially the under eye, you need to set it real quick. Set it and forget it. And then the forehead is my most shiny part. I think I get shiny first on my forehead all the time, and it's mostly where my bronzer is at. I hate it. I really like it. It is just a little bit thinner than I'm used to, so Those are my thoughts on that powder. And it doesn't have any coverage, so it doesn't have any color. It's like translucent. It kind of reminds me of the Dermablend powder, just that it's not white like the Dermablend, and I don't really reach for that one. But this one has a little bit color, so that's the only good part. And now we're just gonna move on to contouring. I'm just gonna use this contour palette in medium deep. This is what the shades look like. I'm gonna go in with this one right here. That one is called Shadester. You can cream contour before this. I just don't like to cream contour. I just think it's an extra step to my routine. My routine is long enough already. I don't need one more step. And to cover my nose a little bit more, I'm just going to use my MAC Studio Fix powder. It's all beat up. And just start blending the edges with that. I'm going to use my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, my favorite, all-time favorite. For my highlight, I'm going to use this MAC Whisper of Gilt Extra Dimension Skinfinish. It is so amazing. It's like a light gold. I'm just going to use my Morphe M501 as always. To the cheeks, to the cheeks. And then my Cupid's bow, chin, nosy, and then the other side. For blush, I'm between two. I don't know which one to choose. I think I'm gonna go with this one. This is Peaches and this is Melba. So I'm gonna go with Melba today. And I'm just gonna use my Morphe R4 brush and just start applying my blushy blush. For the lower lash line, I'm just gonna use my Morphe M506, and I'm just gonna apply the shade in the middle here to the outer corner. I am digging this palette. It's travel friendly. You can take this with you. You can create some awesome natural looks, or you can add them for the nighttime looks. This is a nice shimmer shade as well. They do have other colors for these palettes that are more natural, so check those out too. If you were wondering if they're the same quality as the single shadows, I say they are, so check them out. I'm gonna use my Cork lip liner. For the lipstick, I'm gonna use this MAC Fleshpot. Let's just hope it's not too light for this lip liner. I was gonna use Whirl, but girl, Whirl is pretty light to me now. So they need something in between Cork and Whirl. So this right here is the final look, and I am really digging it. Everything worked out perfectly. This is such a great look for New Year's. So you can wear this on New Year's Eve or even New Year's Day if you guys are going out. This is nice and simple. You can totally wear this to work and then go out after. It's very, very simple glam, at least for me. I don't know about y'all, but this is amazing. Everything is amazing. I love the eyeshadow palette. This is definitely a must. And the other thing that I loved was the contour kit. This is so good, you guys. I'm not gonna stop using this. I'm gonna totally dig into these shades up here and probably mix this one with one of these here. I love the eyebrow brow gel. This is so, so nice. I just wish it was slightly darker, but other than that, I loved it. And I loved the highlighter. You guys have to pick this up. This is Whisper of Gilt. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial right here. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.